James and I am from England. But prior to coming here, I've worked in China, in Spain, in Ireland, and now I am in Tashkent in Uzbekistan working as a grade 2 homeroom teacher. I have a BA Honours degree, a CELTA, a TEFL, a TESOL, a PGCE and a Master's degree. Working with grade 2 students can be challenging sometimes, especially at the start of the year. I couldn't have a conversation with them, but now we're coming up to the winter break and I'm having a conversation with them all day, every day, and all they want to do is learn more. It puts me under a lot of pressure, but it definitely makes me feel satisfied. I use the IBL, inquiry-based learning technique, to teach my students. This teaches the students how to learn. I am not teaching them facts, I'm teaching them so they can learn for themselves when their teacher is not here to help them. By the end of the year, the students will be able to figure things out for themselves, at a grade 2 level obviously. But they will be prepared for grade 3 and they'll be prepared to do things on their own, and they're not going to rely on their teachers or their friends or their parents as much as they did before. But the students aren't just learning in our classroom, we're taking them all over the school. We're taking them to the library, to the music room and to the art room, and all the teachers are collaborating. So sometimes I work with the music teacher or sometimes I work with the art teacher, and the students can see this because we're integrating different subjects into each other. Sometimes we're learning math via science, or sometimes we're learning art via English. And now the students are starting to understand that you don't just learn one subject at a time, you're learning everything all at the same time.
Hi, my name is Leandi. I have about 7 years experience in teaching. I have a bachelor's degree in English and I've also completed my PGCE. I have also done my TEFL certificate and I've taught in South Africa as well as in China. I started OIS about 3 months ago, and the way that we teach the children here is very different to normal schools. I tend to focus a lot on their emotional well-being as well as their educational side. It's not just about teaching a child how to do math or science, but it's also about motivating them and teaching them how to be better citizens of the world. At OIS, I am a homeroom teacher for grade 4. I teach the children language arts, math, as well as UOI. Under our unit of inquiry falls various subjects such as science, social science, geography and history. I tend to teach them how to be caring, how to be kind, and how to also be independent to ensure that they will adapt easier in the big world. At OIS, we are very well equipped in terms of resources. The children have access to Macs, iPads, as well as a library that is filled with numerous books. They also have access to numerous educational games. I think that the school is well-rounded. We also have a wide variety of after-school activities that the children can choose from, such as Chinese, dancing, breakdancing, robotics, games. This also helps children to not just feel that it is an educational place to be, but also a place of fun and laughter.
The students are there to learn how to learn and learn how to be and learn how to do. They are here to take action, to be engaged, to become part of the community through all the activities that they do, and eventually take real action. Through the mission of the IB and the mission of the school, the students become more aware of issues that are affecting our world, our planet today. And so they will take into account all of these problems that we have to live with every single day. They will take local action by engaging in problem solving and finding solutions to these problems that we have. The IB program is a program that involves 6 different units of inquiry. The students are provoked in the beginning of the units that they can learn how to inquire and make questions that are effective, find the answers through researching, find those answers that they're looking for, and then eventually sharing what they have learned with the rest of our school. This is done through exhibition, but it's also done through different activities that the students do at the end of each of the units. Our mission is amazing. It's very much aligned. The mission of the school with the mission of the IB is very much aligned, very much coherent, very close to what we envision in our minds to have as the integral student that is going to be a student that is a thinker, an inquirer, a problem solver, and at the end, a student that really takes that action to make things happen. So at the end, when we come together to show and to share what we have learned, the students go through an action cycle. Through this action cycle, the students then choose what they want to do, reflect on how they want to do this, how they're going to share their learning, and think about the many ways and the many creative ways actually on how they can share this with the other students, the school community, and the parents. And so at the end, they come together and they create this wonderful exhibition, or they create, it can be a movie, it can be a video, it can be posters, it can be just a presentation, a writing, a pamphlet, many, many ways that the children can choose to show what they can do. So the program itself, it's a complete program that goes all the way around until we wrap it up, and this is an amazing thing to see happen with our children, that they really show us that they have learned, that they have thought, that they have reflected, and that they can really do what we have expected them to do and even more.